What's going on, everyone? My name is Jeremy. This is Jeremy Rewinds, and today we're going to talk about the Tampa Toy Con 2023 that I just went to. I live over in the Orlando area, so my wife and I drove out to Tampa to the Toy Con because I'm always looking for video games, sometimes toys as well. I've actually been on a little bit of a kick looking for crash dummies. I had one called Spin as a kid. Would love to find them again, but I'm really not looking to spend $30 for a loose version, much less $60 for a carded version. But who knows? You might find a good deal, which I found some really good deals yesterday as well. So let's talk about those. I'm also going to show you something else that I picked up on Mercari. And we also went recently, because we have Universal passes, we went to Jurassic Park Tribute Store at the Universal Studios here in Orlando. Let me tell you what, if you love Jurassic Park as much as I do, you've got to get a chance to get down there before they get rid of it. I think it goes away August 1st. Because they're going to start setting up, I think, for Halloween Horror Nights. But for right now, the tribute store for Jurassic Park for 30th anniversary. Oh, so cool. You're going to love it. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to show you that I got, look at this jacket, like bomber jacket. Super cool patch. Here's the tag, Universe. This jacket is awesome. Look at this other side of this jacket. Look at that. It literally goes around the other side. I mean, I live in Florida, as you know, I just said. When will I wear it? I don't know. But I do know that if I ever go north to visit family, or if I go out west to visit family, because I have a trip planned in the future here to go visit some family, we will see what comes of it. I plan to wear it. Hopefully it'll be cool enough. Next thing we got while I was there at the tribute store is I got this really cool T-Rex. It's by Noble Collection. The Noble Collection. I don't know, these things are really, really cool. I did take them out of the box. I can take them out of the box, so I can show you real quick. But they're all very, very cool. And I will display them in here. I just have to figure out where I'm going to display them. Look at that. It comes in this really cool acrylic case. And then, try to, there he goes. And as you can see, he's on a piece of plastic himself, but he also comes off of this. So I'm not exactly sure what the idea is behind that, but you can display him separately. But obviously, when dinosaurs ruled the earth is how it should be kept, is like that. And like I say, then it's got this cool backdrop in here from the visitor center. And to me personally, I'll just leave these like that. I might display them like this, and I might put them back in the box, which is where I've got them for right now. And then we'll just go forward from there with where I'm going to physically display these guys out at. And as you can tell, if you can see already from the background, there was 3 of them available there. There was the T-Rex, the Dilophosaurus. Look how cool he is. Very, very cool. The other one I got, which was the first one I was going to only get, was the kitchen scene for the 2 Velociraptors. They are awesome. And these 2, obviously, you know, they come, you know, the bottom one here comes off the base and so on and so forth. So you can see right here how it would look set up. Looks like maybe the Velociraptor's the same way. Oh, the Dilophosaurus comes off the base as well. That's cool. But anyways, I saw those, and then I saw online on Amazon, they didn't have it at the Universal. I'm not sure if this was a reason why, but they have this by the Noble Collection as well, 30th anniversary. This is the raptor egg, and I have him out of the box already because I was looking at him the other day with my daughter. Whoa, he doesn't connect to it, but very, very cool. There's the bottom of it right there. It just says made in China. It's a really well-weighted toy, and I think it looks pretty cool, actually, especially on the stand like that. But anyways, so those are my Jurassic Park finds. Now, from there, let's go to the Toy Con. Okay, so instead of going right to the Toy Con, we're going to actually hop to the purchase I found on Mercari. Not my Game Gear, which this is, I just got a guy locally, awesome guy. He put a new screen, recapped it, new board. Basically, it's the original shell, and this screen, it was like minty clean. And by screen, what I'm actually referring to is the LCD screen in here now. I mean, this is gorgeous looking, super bright. You know, everything is just like basically brand new. But anyways, what I wanted to show you was the Game Genie, because I'm all about that cheating life when it comes to video games. I don't have the desires or the time or patience to really sit around and play a game without cheating. I just want to get through the game, have some fun, check the whole thing out. Look how cute this little book is. Look at these codes that are in here. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 codes, invisible, infinite lives, invisible after one ring, except on Act 3. What in the world? So anyways, I already, in Jurassic Park, as you know, look at that. I already got it in there, and I was already cheating, playing that. So that was a lot of fun. But I already had a copy of Jurassic Park somewhere here. These were ones I already had. So these are, oh wait, no. Those are ones I had. So these are new in here that I bought online. Paid, I think, $50 for everything with the Game Genie, and then all these, and that was with free shipping. It was 48 or 50, something like that. So anyways, I got the Lion King. I got another copy of Sonic 2, so I'll be reselling that. I got Pac-Man. I have Sonic Chaos, which I didn't have. I do have Sonic the Hedgehog, so Sonic 1 and 2, so I'll be getting rid of those. Mortal Kombat 2, NBA Jam, and the reason I bought this lot was because of all the manuals. Look, you got the Game Genie manual here. There's this, which is a bunch of additional codes for different games. But Game Gear games are hard to find with their manuals. So I have Mortal Kombat 2, I have Jurassic Park to complete mine, NBA Jam, here's the Lion King, here's Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic Chaos, and Pac-Man. So I'm super stoked about that. I think for $48 or $50, whatever it was with free shipping, was a bang-up deal for all of these games. So I'm super excited about that. But let's now talk about toys from, well, toys and video games from the Toy Con. Okay, so in front of me, except for this thing, actually I'm going to talk about this real quick. My wife, we have a Goodwill very close to our house. I hate this Goodwill. I'm sorry if somebody works at Goodwill and you're watching this, I'm not a fan of you locally. The one that's near us, you just typically overprice everything to no end, and anything that's worth anything is probably not even making its way to the shelves for people to buy and collect, like myself, because that's really what I'm there for. Like this right here, somebody was asleep at the wheel, and I'm so grateful. This box, look at this box. This literally looks like it just came off, and look at the price, $8.99. Look at the Toys R Us price right on the side. You can't tell me you were awake when you were pricing this thing. $17.99. Where was it at right here? Kenner, $19.92. This thing is immaculate. And if you know, up there on my top shelf is from when I was a kid, my Nerf bow and arrow from this series. So right here, in fact, there's the bow and arrow. So now I've got this. Might want to go ahead and collect them all. Get the slingshot, the blastmatic, and the missile launcher. I remember buying extra missiles because I have some of those. But look at this inside the box. I've got to get that one sticker off. But this looks like it's never been put together. And if it has, I don't know what to tell you. This is just crazy. In fact, look at all this in here. It still has the sticker from these. Look at that. And the directions. These directions are minty fresh. So, anyways, this will be on the game room, in the game room on display as soon as I get this $8.99 sticker off. So, there's that. So let's now, without further ado, finally talk about the rest of this. Okay, so we'll start, I don't know, let's just grab the bag here. Okay, so this bag, I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what that was. That had that in it. So I went to a booth. Look at this, KB Toys. I paid 50 cents for it. Kind of silly, but at the same time, 50 cents, KB Toy Outlet, I think that's awesome because when I was growing up, there was a KB Toys in the mall that I used to shop at all the time, so this is perfect. So for 50 cents, I'm down for it. I bought Shredder. Now, it comes with all these. I don't think it came with a chewed up sword. Highly unlikely, but, and I'm obviously being facetious about that. However, Shredder has seen a couple little days with some kid, whoever it was, but he is complete as far as what I'm looking for, which is to have the belt and to have his cloth. So I don't really care about the little weapons that are in here. Eventually one day I'll care about the weapons, but he's going to look sweet in the toy cabinet there with the others. I just need to find a foot soldier to go with him because I have two all the way over here at the other end. I think you can see right there. I have two of the movie Foot Clan, but I never actually wanted, for whatever reason, Shredder or a foot soldier. I always wanted the Turtles. So anyways, we're going to put him on the shelf. And again, he's in good shape overall. Very tickled to have the belt and the plate. And I paid 10 bucks for him, so I'm pretty happy about that. So not too bad for that. This Big Mama Jama, I think I did pay up for this. I hate saying it. I don't like paying up for anything. But I always wanted this when I was a kid. I had Tiger Electronics, which hiding over there, I have the box for my Jurassic Park one. Behind it is the Batman one. And somewhere in here on my Nintendo wall, I think it is my Double Dragon Tiger Electronic. But I always wanted this one. And it is in really good shape overall. You can see it kicks right on. Yep, I died. You gotta jump over that dude. So anyway, as soon as it stops here, we'll turn it back off. So there you go. Good caps, clean vehicle. It was 40 bucks. He wouldn't budge off it. It is what it is. But he did give me a discount on Alan Grant. I paid $5 for him, which I'm not upset about that by any means. I think $5 for a loose Alan Grant is probably a fair price. I mean, he didn't have, as far as I can see, any kind of like issues or damages. Obviously, he doesn't have any kind of toys or whatever, weapons or the dino that would come with him. But if you look in my cabinet, where are they at? Somewhere in, oh, hiding down there in the back, you see Muldoon and Sattler. So this is gonna look cool in there with them. So anyways, got that. My very first booth I went to, I picked this up. If you guys know, way up here, I have the Micro Machines from 1989. Whatever this says. Let's see. I gotta zoom back in here. Sorry about shaking the camera. Right there, 1989 Ertl. So we have those up there on the shelf. Now I have this. I have no need to really buy the separate ones. But look at this. It tells you all this really cool stuff. High octane 97 special jet turbine, 1,500 pounds of thrust, 1,750 in torque, 0 to 60 in 3.7. Who would have thought all these years later? I think it's the Lightning F-150. I mean, something that weighs probably about as much as this really does is faster than that. It's just crazy. So anyways, this is awesome. You can join the collector club here. So I paid 12 bucks for this. Beautiful condition. Can't wait to hang this on the wall. And went to a guy. This was his booth. He does not have that he knew of off the top of his head, but my desires for loose crash dummies, really don't want to buy them on eBay if I don't have to. but I may end up finding my way there. So anyways, before I get to those, I'm going to show you these as well. We stopped to a thrift store out there that we don't have here. It's called like Red, White, and Blue Thrift or something like that. So I picked up Moto Racing. These are complete. I picked up this Polaris Snowcross and snowboarding. And before you question me on the prices, do understand I got these for like, I think $1 or $1.50 a piece because everything was like massively marked down. I picked up, they're all sports games or just shelf filler stuff. I don't know if I had this one or not, but now I do because I thought I had Madden 05, but this is the collector's edition. And, you know, it's in good shape. It's complete. All these are complete. So, anyways, I got that for the PS2. We picked up Dance Factory for the PS2. We picked up Tiger Woods PGA Tour 06, NCAA Football 2004, NASCAR 06, and good old Jeopardy. So anyways, I paid for all of these. You can see these prices on the side here. I did not pay. I think they were $1 or $1.50. Again, when you're just looking for filler pieces, $1, $1.50, it is what it is, even if it was $2. But I think I spent for this entire stack like $15. So I'm very happy with it because you figure you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games right there, right? If I added there up, 2, 4, 6, yeah. So I got 9 games for $15. That's like $2 a piece, basically. While I was also there, went to a guy's booth. Said he doesn't really deal in video games. I don't know how much I trust him on that, but that's fine because at first I did trust him because he said he would sell me this Animal Crossing games, which is complete. And not just complete, but look, the memory card disc is in good shape. Anyways, I paid $40 for this. I've been watching this thing online. Sometimes I see him go for like $80, but a lot of times it's $100 when you find it complete. So $40 was a smoking deal, but then I paid $30 for this, and this is like average price. So I don't, he had a box of games he was willing to sell me, but I wasn't super interested in a lot of them because I already had a lot of them. But then I saw this nice little Dreamcast game. Again, I'm not sure where some of the other Dreamcast games might have been worth picking up. He said he'd sell me the whole box for $250, but these discs are all in good shape. Got disc 1, disc 2, and on the flip side, disc 3, disc 4. I don't see a manual, obviously, so I don't know. I'm sure there was a manual, so at some point I'll have to get the manual. But anyways, paid $100 for all 3 of those. So this one, for what I got for it, makes these 2 basically free, which I'm always good for that, if I can bring my investment costs down. Now, the last thing, because I don't think there was anything else, the last thing, I went to a booth, and I thought I picked up more than this, but it is still a stack, don't get me wrong. There is a lot here, and we're going to go through it all. Actually, no, there was another booth I went to. One guy had these. He had Barbie. Who doesn't have Barbie, especially with the new movie coming out, and MiG-29. Bought those from a guy. I bought this. All right, we're back. Here we go. Bad Dudes and Mario Party. And this is a very nice label. You can see the back label is in good shape as well. Anyways, that takes me one closer. I only need Mario Party 2 for the Nintendo 64, and I'll have Mario Party 1 all the way to the newest one. But this was the most expensive stack of the day. It is crazy to see all this plastic be worth this much, but let's go through it. I bought Mega Man 4. Just a digression real quick, because I like to sell online, as you guys know as well. First off, if you have a game that's worth $100 and you sell it online for $100, almost 15% of your profit will out the window to the eBay or Mercari or whoever it is you sold the item through. $15 of that 100, because it's 15%, is gone. So now you're down to $85 in profit. And Uncle Sam's going to hit you at the end of the year 20, 25%, maybe even up to 30%, depending on your level of business and profit margins. But figure, split it in the middle at 25. You could even split it down to 20 if you want to. But at 20%, you're talking $35 of that $100 is gone to everybody else. So when I come walking along and I say, hey, how about I do 70% to market, and you say, how about 90? I walk away. I'm not interested. You're going to lose more than that when you sell it online. This is my own channel, my own opinions. If somebody comes along and said, hey, I'll give you X for it, if I do the math in my mind and I say, okay, it sells for 100, he's offering me 70, I'm still going to come out a little bit ahead. Okay, he wins and I win. So anyways, here we go. Mega Man 4. So I have Mega Man 2 and 1. So now I have 4. This is Mega Man 6, as you can see. Oh, and here's Mega Man 3 right here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. I don't have 5. He had Mega Man 5 with a stupid manual again, and he wanted like $250 for it. And I'm like, nope, not today. So anyways, moving on. Tiny Toons Adventures. Super excited to play all of these, especially Tiny Toons. Always love Tiny Toons. Here's Tiny Toons Trouble Wacky Land, or Tiny Toons Adventure 2. I didn't realize it was the sequel. We have with a blessed manual. Now, I will give him credit. His manuals were in very minty shape. I mean, they are in very crispy, clean shape. And it is cool looking at the backs of these things and see, oh, LJN, and things like that. But here's Smash TV. Heard of it. I think I watched the ABGN review it. I don't remember off the top of my head. This was another one where I could have just bought the game online pretty regularly for about 20 bucks, maybe 25, but he had the manual, wouldn't separate it. It is what it is. So got the manual on that one with TME Manhattan Project. So now I have all 3 of those. Next one, we're going to keep rolling through here. Another manual right here, Spider-Man and the Return of the Sinister Six. Got that. Here's this. Everything seems to be in overall really good shape. Some of these always make me laugh. Fisher-Price, Perfect Fit. I was teasing my kids. We're going to play this. And with the manual, I can remember Fisher-Price. Now, there is one more Fisher-Price that I thought that I was getting until I got home and realized these were obviously the lesser expensive ones. The other one's like some kind of fire truck one. It's fairly decently priced. WCW Wrestling. Look at these guys. I was never into wrestling at this time period in life. This manual is a little wrinkled in there, but anyways, and there were some professional wrestlers, I think, I saw set up there. Pixel Dan, if you ever watch this or if anybody knows him, I got a chance to meet him while I was there. This is the Big Daddy that I bought. I paid up, honestly, I knew he wasn't going to budge on it, and I didn't feel like paying for shipping and sales tax and everything else, so I gave him the $200 that this thing goes for, and it is in really good shape. All the way around, the label is nice and clean, nice and shiny. Yeah, I'm very tickled to have Swamp Thing. So I've been adding some bangers. If you guys have been watching, my other 2 bangers that I recently picked up was Jetsons and DuckTales 2. So right here is a lot of money in those. Let's see, next one I picked up from him, surprised I didn't have it yet, was Jurassic Park on the NES. And then 3 more that really surprised me. One, Batman Returns for the NES. And I have this on, I think it's on Genesis, if I'm not mistaken. Batman Returns is on the Genesis. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it is. But anyways, very clean cart. Again, owner's manual looks like it's, seen very little wear. Next one here, and I know this one is kind of an obscure one as far as I'm concerned for the NES. I always forget it exists, is the Jungle Book on the NES. So we have that now, very clean label. And my last one with the manual is called Wampum by Jelko. And he did have one other one that I really kind of kicked myself for not getting, Color a Dinosaur. And I think he wanted like $250 for it. And maybe $250 is a fair price. But when I looked on eBay and I saw I could just buy the cart only for about $130 to $150, I don't find this piece of paper at this point in my life worth $100 or more. I'm sorry. That's just me personally. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I was super excited to pick all this stuff up, add it to my collection. play that, add these guys over here. I mean, this has been a haul of a haul. So Silver Surfer, he's been on the shelf, but he doesn't need anything to be complete. He's already complete. Tonto, he's missing a few things. That truck's missing a few things. This is Space Ralph. I found his accessories in the bag. Space Ralph is now complete. Prior to this, he just had his helmet. This is the Olympic swimmer Ralph as well. I was big into Ralph. He was my guy. And I had him with one flipper, the boogie board, and the gold medal, and I found this piece in the bag, but I'm still missing a flipper, so I'll be going to eBay for that. What did I find? Oh yeah, over here, this like grappling hook thing goes to Catwoman. I couldn't find her whip, but it is what it is. Bob, he's almost completely Catwoman. She needs a whip. He needs his hat. I did find his knife. Super excited about that. Batman has been complete. Robin, I completed. He comes with one of these bat grappler thingies like that right there, and that hook, the grapple hook thing. The Joker, he's been complete. He comes with his stick or his staff, his hat, and the bottle there. The Penguin, he's been complete as well. Nothing there. Metalhead up here, he was already complete, but this little green thing in his hand, I needed to add that to it. April O'Neil, she's missing her microphone and her gun, but I did find her briefcase that I just brain farted about. Was April O'Neil. Now, I already have April, but I only bought her because the guy would not separate this. I have the briefcase, the gun, the throwing star, the camera, and the microphone I do not have. So, if we go into my case, which I think I've shown, if I haven't, this is my display case. And you can see April hiding in the background over there. So if we pop this bad boy open, let me move the virtual boy, you'll see tucked in, there's April's briefcase and my April from when I was a kid. Now if we grab her and we grab it, there really shouldn't be any variance to it. Looks like hers original one might be a little bit darker, but he swears this is from the 1980s edition. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna disassemble some of these because I'm gonna rip it open. The Ninja Turtle movie, I found these two, at least it looks like they went with it, I don't know, but I found these two nunchucks, and I have another guy up on the shelf in the other area I'll show you that has another one of the weapons. My poor Splinter, he's missing his other arm, but his katana or his sword or whatever it is that's in his walking stick is there, just missing the bow and arrow. Archangel, he's as complete as he's going to be unless I can find another one of those little bullets that come out of his tips. Donatello, I added this thing right here and a couple extra staffs. He's already got one that was on his back. Raphael, let's move Batmobile. Raphael, he was already like this, so he's basically complete. There are some of these little accessory things, like on Michelangelo or these two. They all came with those, some throwing stars, whatever, but I did find an extra nunchuck. He has two that I've already had in his back, so he's about as complete as he's going to get along with the other two. Leonardo, man, this guy is ready for everything. I had two katanas in the bag. Two already were on him. Those two, I mean, he's got more knives than you can throw anything else. This Bebop was something that I probably picked up I probably was, who knows, at a garage sale. Never came with anything with him. The Rat King, I don't know if you guys remember the Rat King. He is almost complete. The hook right there is like a little grappling hook. The cat that goes around his waist. He is missing the bow and arrow that comes with him. Let's see what else. Let's move on up to another shelf. This is Turtles Rocks. He was already complete with the records, had him. This is the other Foot Clan, and I told you about the sword. So he was supposed to come with two nunchucks, the sword, There was something else. I'll have to look it back up. I don't remember now off the top of my head. Donatello undercover. You can see there's the mask, the briefcase, the bang gun, all that was here. The mask is missing the back strap, and he's missing a black piece of pizza, I just realized. I never did look at the mole rat guy. I think he's complete. I'll have to circle back on that one. Rocksteady here. I picked him up at a garage sale when I was a kid, so who knows where or if I ever had any accessories. These I found in there. This is a handful of a few accessories. One of the nunchucks, well, what's remaining of it at least, is here. It come from the Michelangelo with the shell that would pop open on the back. So I have these, so I'm probably going to try to find the figure. Moving on up here, these are fairly new, not the cat. Muldoon and Sattler. Bebop, believe it or not, which I thought I picked up at a garage sale, is complete. Got his knife, got his drill. Krang is missing one arm, otherwise he was already as complete as going to be. Chuck Norris, and there's another Chuck Norris I thought up here somewhere. I don't know, maybe he's in a drawer or something. I don't know. I know I have two of these guys. So maybe there's more figures that I just haven't found. But anyways, this is not supposed to go with this one. This guy is supposed to have some kind of silver weapon, and he does work. So does the other one. And this staff thing is supposed to go with the Karate Commando. This is Cable from the Uncanny X-Men, I think it is, and he was already complete. Everything fires out. This was cool. I found this guy's backpack. Look at this. The backpack and the little radar thingy here. So I figured I'd put him up here. He was chilling in a cup on the other side of the room, and now that he's CIB, well, it's not, no CIB, I'm sorry. He's complete for the most part without his box. Porch Casey Jones, he's just missing his putter. This is the Surfer Ralph. He's missing, there was a crab that's supposed to be with him. And then Dick Tracy and one of the goons. And that's it. I don't have any other figures that I need to look over. When I look over on this side of the room, you can see there's like Darkwing Duck, Launchpad, and Baloo from Tailspins. But I don't have, from what I can tell, you can see I got some Star Wars figures there. I don't know. I just don't see any other figures, so I'm not sure